welcome back to another farming simulator video. We are back here on Automokes again. This will be number 3 here going on. We're continuing the series, hopefully. But without further ado, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on that post notification. That way you guys are alerted when we post a brand new video on the channel. But today, we are going to have to try the 7810 on the 26-foot, or I think this is more like a 25-foot VT. But we're going to have to try her out and see how she works. I have not tried this yet. I'm really curious. I got some pretty good faith in the 7810. The 7810's got a lot more power than what you think. But let's go ahead and see what the horsepower rating here we got sitting at. We have bigger tractors, but they are still hooked on the plows and stuff, and they got a bit more plowing to do, so that's what they're working on. So 7810 is sitting at 175 horsepower. And we will go to the John Deere disc here, and 250 horse. So we're a little bit under horsepowered, but I don't know. It's only a VT. It really shouldn't take that much, but I think the best way to find out is open her up and let's see how we make out. Yeah, we'll just pull the chainsaw. Start her up. But I did get the comment section working out. I got that working for us. So that is one good thing. We got that, so you guys can actually let me know how things are going. But what would you guys like us to do on the channel? Is there something that I've thought about maybe doing a farming tournament? There's something I might do that for a week. I don't know. Let me know down below. I'm opening to really any suggestions, whatever you guys kind of want me to do. But I am looking, whatever you guys kind of want to see, let us know. So let's get here. Oh, let's set the cruise control to 32 mile an hour. That'll give us a good feel. Uh, 14 mile an hour, 16, 15. Not bad. I think this is what we should be pulling this at. But it looks like the 7810 can actually handle this VT. It's really surprising. I would have never thought that this small of a tractor would actually pull it this good. We're just going to go around the outside of the field twice here. And then we will get our GPS course set. But we are working on ground prep. We got a bunch of it to go. So there'll be probably, I don't know, let me know down below what you guys think about a time lapse. This will be hopefully going out Wednesday morning around 8 o'clock. That's my plan for this video. I'm going to try in the mornings. Let me know what time you guys prefer. I did put a poll up. But as I'm recording this, I have only got like 2 or 3. When I looked at it last, there was only 1 vote for 4 o'clock. Would you guys prefer the morning, afternoon? I originally had it set for like 5:30 my time. But it got pushed back an hour for some reason. I don't know why. I had to upload in lots of period of time this morning. But I'm not sure why. What time would you guys prefer? I was thinking kind of in the morning, and then it's up there for you guys when you're in the day. Some people thought in the afternoon. That's what I mostly posted, I think, last time in the afternoon. It worked out pretty good. But let me know down below what you guys want to see here. I've thought about getting another series going. I've thought about getting it where you guys can play with me. How many of you guys would be interested? Let me know. We will probably, hopefully, end up doing a live stream here very soon again. Hopefully, start of harvest, we'll do some live streaming possibility. Or maybe even chopping. I think chopping would be a pretty good one. Chopping corn silage and stuff. Ryler's doing some soil sampling over in those fields that we created up last night. Or yesterday, we should say. But it is not taking long at all to just whip right around. I did not think we'd be able to pull it with the 7810. But the other 2 tractors are being used either on that. I think Ryler is going to go ahead and look at a cultivator or used cultivator that was on Craigslist. So he's probably going to go and get that. And then we'll have this and the cultivator to go to town on some stuff. But I think we'll get GPS opened up, turn the lines on. I've also thought about maybe doing some mod reviews. I used to do them in 17. Or how to use some products like GPS. Some people might not. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that kind of stuff down below. Would you guys... I did get quite a bit of... I found quite a people liked the Millennial Farmer series that we did do. Do you guys want that back? Where we actually role-played that the best we could. got the real life, what Zach Johnson or the Millennial Farmer is actually running for equipment, and ran it like that, that is something we might be able to do if you guys would like. Do like a nice really roleplay series on there. Keep going with the Autumn Oak series. There's lots of things to do. I just need opinions on what you guys would be interested in actually watching and which way I go. Like, I've thought about doing a tournament for a week or two with other YouTubers and stuff like that, or you guys can also join as well. I've thought about getting a public server going again. We had quite a bit of fun on that. What else did we have going? We had a bunch of other series. We had like a construction series, landscape business kind of going. Snow removal. I used to do quite a bit of mods reviews and stuff in 17 here and there. Making hay. I don't know. Big farm, small farm, old school. Let me know down below. But harvest is a bean harvest will be approaching us very shortly. We've already done wheat harvest. I did not make any videos of that, unfortunately. I was around it for majority of it, between flopping in and between doing working and then, or doing bean harvest, and sometimes, or not, wheat harvest. I had to go to work early in the morning, and then as soon as we could actually start cutting wheat and stuff, and it was, the moisture is right, we'd go ahead and I'd come home and I'd start doing, helping run buggy and stuff for wheat. So there'll be quite a bit of running grain cart and disc ripping. So there's quite a bit of stuff to come to see moving on here. But I did not. The 7810 has really got some decent power in her. Like, I feel the 7810 shouldn't pull this VT this much. So really the horsepower rating on this disc, or VT, is not right. But going up the hill, it does make it snort a little bit. 9 mile an hour. Really? It's not too bad. But usually on a VT like this, you do want to be running 15 to 16 mile an hour at least on them. We demoed like a Dangleman, and we were running at least 16 or 18. I can't remember what the heck we had to run on it. What do you guys run for VTs, if you're farmers? We did demo one of these John Deere VTs a little bit ago. Like, not this spring, like last spring, I think it was. Like 2 springs ago or something like that. We demoed one of these. We really liked it. We had a Lemkin right side by side. We thought the John Deere did better. We've played around and had jokers. Decently liked it. But I think it's between a joker and this John Deere 2660 VT. If we had to, we are probably going to have to buy a VT down the road. Growing corn on top of corn, we need the VT to chop the stubble up with a chopping row corn head. Or at least have it in the spring, because we're having a heck of a time in the springtime. That's where the really problem is, getting that stubble broken up in the spring with the cultivator. Hitting it a couple times is not really working, unfortunately. So with the Dangleman, we didn't really use much of our cultivator this year. We basically just hit it with the Dangleman. On some fields that are really rocky, we just hit it twice with that, and we left it. Because they had the nice big drum wheels. I didn't like that. There was one part that I didn't really like with the big drum wheels. They would pack the stones down on a way, but also, when you didn't have it up to the speed, it'd just start bouncing, and then you could feel that in the planter, I've been told. And I got a feeling we're going to feel it this fall on the headlands, on where we turned around and dropped it and didn't get up to speed quick enough, because you can't just turn on a headland at like 20 mile an hour. That just doesn't work. So basically I was pushing the accelerator and just keeping her wide open and giving her. Just kept on driving on. That's about that's what I was running. I don't remember how fast we had to go with it, but I know when I run the Joker usually for the neighbor, I usually run at least 10 to 11 mile an hour, somewhere in there. I think I was running about 10 mile an hour is the best, 10 and a half. Depends on the ground. But that was with the 8430 that we sold to the neighbor. Now they have a 9410, and I have not ran it this year at all yet. So we got that field done. I think we could go hit the other one quick. We're just a whipping her. Burned a little bit of fuel, not too bad. But Ryler was hopefully gonna try and get the liming and stuff done, and also get the 2 tractors back home. We did finish most of that, but he found another spot that we were gonna do. So he took 1 or 2 of them up there. I don't know which one, but one is still sitting in the field, and the other one is sitting. He has the other one, I believe. There we go. So I think we're gonna run the VTs or the cultivators, what we have to, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea the first time we go around is just run the vertical tills, because this is considered as a subsoiler for us. So we'd be able to get a plowing stage with the VT here. Instead of, we will run the 2 plows that we do have over everything in the fall. And then we'll have to come through in the spring and cultivate and VT everything like a normal farm would. That is my plan. But that is up to you guys if we stay on this series. Because I'm honestly thinking about trying the Millennial Farmer map, going back to that, and seeing how we can do on there. Because you guys seem to really enjoy that when we started working on there pretty hard. Server's a little bit lagging here and there. Oh, just about backed the rolling basket in. I've did that on the cultivator. I damn near backed into a tree with that. Scraped a little bark off a tree. That was about it. I haven't done it with the rip or anything. The amount of custom ground I've done, you would think I've probably done something like that, but no. I'm usually pretty cautious when I'm backing into corners that I've never done before. I usually don't go really too far back, or else I go kind of slow and, you know, just to kind of feather it through and see where I'm at. Or sometimes I'll actually get out and walk through the weeds and make sure there's no fence posts or rock piles or something like that. That's the worst thing I've noticed when you're actually, a little bit of lag here. Server's taking a little whatever's going on. But that's one thing I've noticed when it's not your farm. Other farmers do different stuff that you would never think they would do, but they do. So that's just something you got to be really cautious about when you're doing a lot of custom work, that I've found, is to just watch your fence rows and everything like that. You don't want to damage your equipment. At least I don't. And then you get in trouble, you know, by your parents. And more like your dad and grandpa. But take care of equipment, it'll last a lot longer. But this is probably my, these are probably my 2 favorite pieces of equipment in Farming Simulator 2019 right now. I really love my 7810. I've had it, I pretty well have it on every single farm that I run or I'm using it on or anything like that. We always have this VT. We do have a couple other ones that we do use now and here. Just gonna run into a tree a little bit there. But we will have a little bit of clearing trees here in the summertime when we get summer. We're only in the middle of spring right now. So we should be able to soon start planting. So we really have to start getting our ground ready to go. It's starting to crack down on the time period of when we can actually start planting. Because we can start planting our wheat and stuff like that. Oats, triticale, silage corn, alfalfa. Stuff like that. So we got to start prepping those fields first and get someone planting on them. Bunch of stuff to get done on here. So we've been around this one twice. Drop her down in and away we go. This one I don't think we'll really run GPSs. We'll just kind of follow it around, up and down type deal, and away we go. This is more of an odd shape. You really wouldn't use GPS for it because you really do a few passes and away you go. But when you're running the planner and stuff like that, that is kind of one more thing that you do want to run GPS and stuff like that is, because the more persistent, like the straighter the rows, is going to be easier than having odd shapes. If you put it in corn, if you put it in soybeans, it ain't really the end of the world. Because the majority of the time, at least around here, is we cut soybeans on a slight angle. They cut a lot better like that, compared to cutting them straight. So we got a few passes in here to finish up. And then we'll be able to head home. Looks like Paul's moving some equipment around. So Paul and Michael are going to be running their secondary farm. I think I've said that before. They're going to be running the bigger farm operation. They're just going to be running like the cash crop type deal. And Ryler and I and Cheeto will be running the dairy, hopefully. I don't know if Cheeto's going to join us or someone else yet. Well, this is a 6-slot server, so hopefully we can do 2 farms of 3. We do have enough people. It's just a amount of who we actually want on the server type deal. That is still in the air. But the amount of work that we have to go, just really don't have enough equipment to get that going, really. But we'll make do, and hopefully we'll be able to get that happening very soon. Like, as the seasons go on, we'll be able to build up our equipment fleet, for sure. But I'm really thinking about getting into doing the Millennial Farmer map again. I kind of did enjoy that a little bit. So let me know down below what you guys thought of that, or think of that. And we will go from there. I think this 7810 is a little under power, but it's actually pulling at 15 mile an hour, so I think it's pretty good. It's hard to believe. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on that post notification. And if you want to help support the channel, the easiest, and it's free to do, smash that thumbs up button. It just helps, shows that, I don't know how it all works in YouTube, but there's something that it'll bring into a bigger audience and more people will be able to view it and stuff like that. So when you share and like, that just helps promote the channel up, and it gets us out to a bigger audience. So if you could help, if you don't mind taking a few seconds just going down there to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and turn on that post notification if you don't have it, and that way you're alerted when we do post a brand new video. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.